Well, JR, Randy Orton, I gotta admit, certainly looks cocky, confident, arrogant, pompous as ever. He is aloof, abrasive, albeit awesomely talented. The third generation star, Randy Orton, the youngest WWE champion in history, has beaten some of the most recognized names in the industry, but none more recognizable, none more significant than the opportunity that Orton has tonight to beat the immortal Hulk Hogan right here at SummerSlam. Hulkamania was born on January 23rd, 1984, when Hogan won the WWE title in Madison Square Garden. That young man, Randy Orton, hopes for Hulkamania to die tonight, August 20th, 2006. But he's here to fight for the respect of every fan that's followed him over the years, and for his family, the family that Randy Orton has defamed verbally over the last several weeks. Hogan is 5-0 at SummerSlam events, and he looks like he's ready to party tonight. The veteran, with a knee replacement, with a hip replacement, with a torn knee ligament, is here to give us everything he has tonight. There's nothing wrong with Hogan's spirit. There's nothing wrong with Hulk Hogan's heart. And I believe he's going to show us exactly that here tonight at SummerSlam. Amazing standing ovation. Well, what we're witnessing is Hulkamania. This is what this is all about. How do you kill this? I think it's impossible. Well, obviously Randy Orton thinks he has the formula. Last year with some help. Oh man, this is amazing. Look out into this crowd, into this sea of people. You see children, you see their parents, and you see their grandparents, and they're all Hulkamania. Hulkamania knows no generation, no gender, no race. It is universal, is Hulkamania. But last year, with a significant amount of help, but last year nonetheless, Randy Orton at SummerSlam defeated The Undertaker, who is as bad as they come. So let's not discount Orton's ability.
I'm not discounting Orton's ability, not at all. I've been in the ring with Orton. I know how tough Orton is. But the sad thing is, Derek, this is all about envy. That young man who has all the potential and all the talent in the world is so envious of these legends, of Hulk Hogan. He wants to see all of these people standing and cheering for him. Well, you don't do that. You don't get that by killing a legend. You get it by earning their respect, like Hulk Hogan did.
Randy Orton disrespected my broadcast colleague in the King's own hometown of Memphis. Orton spit in the face of Harley Race. But this crowd here tonight, on their feet, have told the world that they are here to see Hulkamania live.
Now let's see if Hulk Hogan's veteran body can hold up with that great heart and beat the young man that has everything to gain here tonight in Randy Orton.
Well, you don't need to be upset about that, Randy. That chant's going to be with you all night long.
Orton has had great success at SummerSlams. So SummerSlam has been one of Orton's greatest events, but the collar elbow tie-up and the lockup shows that the Hulkster simply overpowered young Randy Orton from St. Louis, Missouri.
I like the way Hulk talks a little trash to Randy Orton while he's overpowering him as well.
One would have to assume that due to age and ring activity, that the longer this match goes, King, the more the advantage would go to the younger Randy Orton.
Well, that's one way of looking at things, but I think the longer this match goes, the more what you described as the spirit of Hulkamania is going to get stronger. It's not just about Hulk Hogan.
Hogan playing the physical game and the mind game with young Randy Orton, who has taught the game in the last several weeks. Certainly bringing out that Paul Hogan last week, that man that was completely embarrassing, should not have even been on television.
Randy Orton is so infatuated with himself. I don't know why he wants Brooke. He's carrying on a great love affair unassisted.
Crowd chanting for the legendary Hulk Hogan. Respect is not willed. Respect is not taken. Respect is gained in this business. Hogan has done that. And Hogan now, overhand wrist lock.
Once again, he overpowers Randy Orton.
And Hogan again using strength, leverage, and ring wherewithal to overpower Randy Orton. Orton downstairs.
Well, there's the Randy Orton that we've come to know and not especially love as of late. He'll take every shortcut he can get.
Orton hammering away at Hulk Hogan.
Not to mention the fact that the kid's pretty quick.
And that uppercut, European uppercut forearm, takes Hogan down. Orton, I wouldn't waste a lot of time contemplating my next move.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, believe me. I know once Orton gets on you, his approach is like a dentist drill. He is right there all over you.
And let's not forget that Orton is always the RKO away from victory. Hogan's been beaten down the canvas, and that's where Randy Orton needs to keep the Hulkster. Down and away from the vertical base as best Orton can. Hogan again with a torn meniscus. It's a knee ligament, King.
That's
just want to make sure you're orthopedically sound.
Oh, look at the Hulkster.
And Hogan blocking.
Don't go there, Randy Orton. That ain't going to work.
Elbow downstairs, right to the ribs, and Orton eats a top turnbuckle.
Was that a molar or a bicuspid we saw flying?
Yeah, well, two big right hands. And Hogan now, showing no intimidation, no fear of that injury. Hogan hammering down with big right hands.
Got the knot now.
And then Hogan biting. The Hulkster biting the handsome features of Randy Orton. And a thumb to the eye. Hogan breaking the rules here, but getting away with it. Straight right hand by Hogan. Nothing pretty about his attack. Hogan clothesline with authority, knocking down the cocky, and I may suggest less cocky, Randy Orton.
Well, would you call him abrasive, maybe? I know that Hogan right across Randy's eyes is abrasive, but you know what we're seeing here? We're seeing what created.
How bad you want to take out Brooke Hogan?
Oh, you hear that? Hulkster asking Randy how bad Randy Orton wants to take out Brooke, Hogan's daughter.
Well, at this point in time, Hogan certainly knows best. His lovely daughter, talented daughter Brooke, a rising singing star, a young man that Randy Orton has, well, I wouldn't want to say admired, because I don't know if that would be the word I'm looking for.
Well, let's face it, Randy Orton was hitting on Brooke.
Oh, right hands.
And Hulk took exception to it.
Ow! A rake in the back. I don't think Hogan doesn't know how to break the rules. The fans, longtime fans, that saw Hogan in his early days in Madison Square Garden, in the early days of the AWA, they remember a Hogan that would not adhere to the rules. And that's what we're seeing here tonight.
I don't think Randy Orton would mind having those nails raked across his back if they belonged to Brooke Hogan, but
Easy now, Tiger.
not from the Hulkster.
Hogan has controlled the pace, has everything, and must have one little situation under control. And
Look out.
Orton now making a U-turn, and Orton, and that's a huge little Orton now, aggressively working on that bad wheel of Hulk Hogan.
That is it. This is the left knee of Hulk Hogan that has that torn meniscus.
The MRI was conclusive that the meniscus ligament was torn. The other knee has been replaced.
Look out.
And Orton, with all this weight down on the knee of Hogan, like it or not, sound strategy by Randy Orton attempting to cripple Hogan and begin the premise of killing Hulkamania tonight at SummerSlam.
I told you, Randy, you better get used to that chin. That's going to be around as long as Hulkamania lives.
Hogan, who main evented the first 4 SummerSlams, just got chop blocked. Brought back up to a vertical base, only to be chop blocked down by Randy Orton.
Good Randy Orton. Saying, is this the man you adore so much?
Orton has deep-seated emotional issues. He's craving to be loved. And the person that loves him most, he sees in the mirror every morning when he brushes his teeth.
Yourself, Hulk. Look out! Oh, nobody home!
Orton took a big chance there, and the veteran Hogan able to barely avoid the contact. Orton went away from focusing on the leg, decided to go into the high-risk district. Hogan out of desperation in that corner, fighting back. Big right hands again by the Hulkster.
If he can hit that big boot, once again he's missed it.
And Orton, textbook drop kick right in the face. Randy Orton now has the advantage.
And Randy Orton is thinking one thing, JR. He's thinking RKO. Look at the gleam in his eyes.
3 magic letters that could make Randy Orton even more famous than he already is.
He's chopping at the bit. He's just waiting for Hogan to get to his feet.
Orton knows exactly what he's going to do here.
Don't turn around, Hulk. You're not going to like the view.
Hogan had to pull himself up by using the ropes. He's on one leg barely. RKO, and there it is. The RKO, and it's over. Orton has done it.
Hey.
Orton thinks he's...
Wait a minute. Has Orton won?
Has Orton won the match? Referee counted 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has noticed that Hulk Hogan's foot was on the ropes. Therefore, this match will continue.
The match will continue.
Orton cannot believe this. Orton is incensed. The referee did indeed count to 3.
Orton did everything he wanted to do. He hit the RKO. He got the 3 count, but he didn't get the victory yet.
But Hogan's foot was on the bottom rope before the 3 count. There's no doubt about that. And Randy Orton inadvertently second life to Hulkamania.
Oh, how many times have we seen this man Hulk up?
Somehow, some way, the will to compete has brought Hogan back to his feet. Hogan with 3 big right hands.
And there's the boot, he got it!
The boot right to the face of Randy Orton.
Let him hear the Hulkamania!
These fans are going crazy.
This has got to send chills up and down your spine.
Hogan with that big boot. And now, a leg drop. A huge leg drop.
What about it?
Hulkamania is still alive. Hulkamania.
Hulk Hogan!
Just when it looked like Hulk Hogan was going to lose to the outstanding young Randy Orton, the veteran, bad wheels and all, able to be resourceful enough with that will to win, and with this great fan support.
That's what Hulkamania is all about. You can't kill Hulkamania. It still runs wild.
I'll tell you what, we talked about Hulkamania being born in 1984 in Madison Square Garden when he won the WWE title. It is still alive and well here today.
There it is.
22 years later. And King, I dare say, here in Boston tonight, Hulkamania is as strong as it's ever been.
The following is a career-threatening match. Now in this match, should Ric Flair lose, he must retire. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
Shawn Michaels has found himself in one of the most unique situations of his magnificent and storied career. The range of emotions that Shawn Michaels has experienced in the past 24 hours has run the gamut. Shawn Michaels just last night sitting on the front row when Ric Flair was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And as many of us were, tears were flowing down the face of the Heartbreak Kid. But what Shawn Michaels is challenged to do tonight may certainly give new meaning to the cliche, to the marketing term of Heartbreak Kid. It is Mr. WrestleMania that Ric Flair wanted here tonight. And I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is Mr. WrestleMania that the Nature Boy will get.
has styled, no one has profiled quite like that man. Look out through this huge crowd and all the woos that you're going to see and hear here tonight. Yeah, there's just absolutely never been anyone like Ric Flair, has there?
Absolutely not. And there never will be again. Tonight we celebrate Nature Boy Ric Flair as he walks to the ring with pride, with conviction, and with confidence. That on Sunday night, March 30th, 2008, that he will once again rise to the occasion.
Well, it's just like Triple H said last night at the Hall of Fame induction. Ric Flair is and always will be the man. And there is Ric Flair's family right here at ringside. Flair forever.
What an amazing environment. A larger-than-life spectacle that I wish you all, wherever you are around the world, could be here tonight and feel it as we are feeling it now.
And over the years, nobody has done the pomp and the pageantry as well as Ric Flair.
Thousands upon thousands of fans that have traveled from around the world, standing on their feet in respect of Ric Flair and his quest to continue his storied career.
Woo! There it is, vintage Flair, vintage Nature Boy.
Shawn Michaels with the first offensive advantage of the contest. Michaels will be the quicker of the two, goes without saying. But Flair Flair may have taught Shawn Michaels all Shawn Michaels knows, but he hasn't taught him all Ric Flair knows.
Well, I think that Shawn Michaels actually was going to go ahead and do a Ric Flair strut there for a second, but he thought better of it. And I think that's a good, wise decision.
Shawn Michaels reversing the hammerlock, nicely done, but quickly reversed by the Nates.
Oh.
Beautiful drop toe. Flair goes over. And Michaels right back to the hammerlock. Such an amazing setting. Because if Ric Flair is the greatest of all time, how do you argue that Shawn Michaels is not 1A?
Look out. Well, Flair said that himself. That's what this match is all about. Flair wanted to be in the ring with the best here tonight on wrestling's grandest stage. And he is. Woo!
There you can see his lip apparently busted at the hands of Shawn Michaels. They're taking exception.
First blood, brother.
First blood.
May not be the last. Michaels sets, makes a mistake. Flair capitalizes. Could that be a sign of things to come? Flair's not going to make many mistakes, I will assure you.
Oh, that patented knee drop right across the forehead.
I think Michaels slapped to Flair's face. Gave Flair some additional momentum and motivation here tonight. But that elbow again to the right to the mouth of Flair slows down the Nature Boy. Michaels
Look at this.
Looking to take a chance.
And Flair taking a page out of his own book.
Michaels taking an early chance. And now Flair climbing to the top.
Oh.
Michaels attempting to slam Flair.
Look at this.
And Flair with a crossbody. Flair with a crossbody.
It worked. This is a historic match. Oh.
Flair, you see Flair going, focusing on focusing on the knee and the leg of Shawn Michaels. Oh, and Michaels going caution to the wind here.
Flair on her. Oh, wait a minute.
And look out here.
Look out. Get grief.
God sakes. My God, my God, my God. Michaels,
What in the world?
anguish on his face, pain etched on his face. Michaels missed the mark and exploded into this table.
Unbelievable, Mr. WrestleMania. As you said, missing the mark. He may have cracked ribs. Oh,
The
my
showstopper may have just stopped his own show. 4. Referee Charles Robinson is at the 5 with a 10 count at his disposal. Michaels could be counted out here. 7.
Oh my gosh. Michaels able to somehow make it back into the ring before that 10 count.
Can Michaels even breathe after this collision?
And look at Flair, still fast enough to get out of the way of that incoming.
The ring savvy of Flair and the wherewithal to move out of the way. Flair back suplex. Flair's got to capitalize here early. Michaels in trouble. Flair with a cover. Flair's got the leg hook.
Go.
And Charles Robinson, who has been a Ric Flair fan his entire life, quite frankly and honestly, did find a 2 count there. Flair with a straight right hand, trying to continue to widen the advantage offensively. And Flair now again hooks a leg and got a near fall again. Ric Flair pressing the issue.
Well, Flair certainly.
Everything Ric Flair is doing now is ravaging Michaels' body. Michaels is hurting, no doubt, from head to toe.
Well, Flair certainly took exception, to that old reference, Yeller, that Shawn Michaels made earlier.
Look at Flair, the standing vertical suplex. The strength, the technique, perfectly executed by the Nature Boy. Flair with a cover again. And
Well, I do believe we're seeing Ric Flair at his absolute best. Jared, did you ever see the movie Old Yeller? Look at this.
I saw it, and there's another cover. And I'm seeing Ric Flair continuing to press the flesh on Shawn Michaels. Go body to body, move for move.
Well, I went back and watched that movie, Old Yeller. They didn't put the dog Old Yeller down because he was too old. It was because he got rabies. And right now, Flair is acting like a rabid dog. There's nothing more dangerous than a rabid dog.
Michaels with a A neck breaker just in time if your money's on Shawn Michaels, because Michaels has been on the receiving end again and again after taking that amazing chance that did not pay off earlier. And man, Michaels showing no surcease for Ric Flair. Flair being elevated over the top rope all the way to the floor, as we saw. We saw the awkward way, the uncomfortable way Flair landed. What in the heck is Michaels doing here?
Well, we've seen that Michaels will attempt just about anything in this match. Now what? Look out!
The moonsault! The moonsault, I think, found its mark this time. Flair knocked down. But what price has Michaels paid? And the referee back in the ring, you see him.
You said Shawn Michaels pulling out all the stops with a moonsault.
A double countout would be a loss for Ric Flair.
7, 8, 9.
It looked as if Flair had the opportunity to sidestep most of Shawn Michaels' moonsault there. If not, Flair, there's no way Flair would have made it back in the ring. Mono a mono. And Michaels explodes with a forearm in Flair's face, and now Michaels, you can almost feel, ladies and gentlemen, the tide turning.
Oh, you're right. The tide is turning. Both these men taking turns lighting each other up with chops, and now Michaels with the advantage.
Michaels inverted atomic drop in right hand has Flair in big trouble. Michaels again. Michaels could have sustained broken ribs from that missed moonsault that destroyed the announce table, destroyed our monitors.
And then after that, he went for a second moonsault. And now what's Michaels going for here?
The showstopper hits with the elbow. Legendary figure 4 leg lock is applied to Shawn Michaels.
Flair, he is the dirtiest player in the game. Oh my gosh.
The unequal competitive spirit of Ric Flair taking advantage of Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels' hesitation, he hesitated, and it's going to cost him.
Shawn Michaels.
Wait.
Now Michaels,
wait a minute.
Michaels has reversed the pressure. Flair got to the ropes. Referee calls for a break. And now let's assess the damage.
I don't see how either of these two men are on their feet. Hello.
Fair side headlock. Pitting combination here.
Whoa.
Oh, Michaels trying. Flair may have it. Did Flair get 3? No. Michaels trying to bridge out. His body wouldn't allow it. Thanks to our announce table. A counter by Michaels. A counter by Michaels. Michaels refusing to let Flair out of the corner. Maintaining advantage. Maintaining
reversal.
Great velocity. Where'd that come from? Oh, the top block. Now we're talking dirtiest player in the game.
Ric Flair capitalizing on that vulnerability. Shawn Michaels with his back turned, and he suffers that vicious chop block from Nate.
The intensity of the greatest of all time.
Here we go, Dare. This could be. Oh, wait.
Inside cradle. The inside cradle. Counter the attempted figure four.
Flair ducks the enziguri. He's got the figure four again.
Flair's got the figure four. Can Michaels survive it? Flair, figure four locked in. And Shawn Michaels being tortured by the man Michaels grew up idolizing. Shoulders down.
Michaels literally screaming, rising in pain. He's going to have to try, if he can, to get to the ropes, because he's in the center of the ring.
Michaels is in a desperate state.
Hey, look at Flair pull Michaels back.
The legend, Ric Flair, pulling Michaels right dead center of the ring. Michaels can't last much longer.
Flair rolled through that counter.
Flair used Michaels' momentum, but Michaels finally too close to the ropes. The crowd doesn't like it. It was the only thing Michaels could do to survive. But the bottom line is that Shawn Michaels is damaged goods as we speak, thanks to the figure four.
This is Flair's best opportunity to be victorious in this match. He's got to stay on the offensive. He's got to capitalize here. Come on, Nate. There's no time to style and profile now.
Michaels pulls himself.
Oh, no!
Oh my God!
No!
Flair walked into Sweet Chin Music. A thunderous super kick to the face of Ric Flair.
Oh.
Michaels' ravaged body. Michaels with the arm over. Is this it? No! Ric Flair's in-ring wrestling life is continuing.
Oh. I don't think Shawn Michaels has ever delivered a more picture-perfect Sweet Chin Music than that, and it still didn't keep Flair down for the 3 count.
But Ric Flair continues to prove why he is the man. Flair has survived this amazing effort by Shawn Michaels. Mr. WrestleMania. Couldn't pull the trigger earlier.
Oh, wait a
finally
minute.
did instinctively.
Now HBK is tuning up the band again. Screaming at Flair to get to his feet. Well, this may be the end of Old Yeller.
Michaels said that he was going to take Flair out behind the barn and put him out of his misery, but my question is, in the heart of Shawn Michaels, can he do it? Michaels has got to be conflicted. And Flair with a low blow, the referee could not have seen it. And the Nature Boy knows it. And now can Flair win it? Can Flair win it with a low blow? Michaels a second away from losing this amazing wrestling match here tonight at WrestleMania 24. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. And can Shawn Michaels beat the man tonight?
Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Michaels, inverted version of the figure four. How prophetic is this? It was Flair's figure four, now Michaels' submission maneuver on Flair's legs.
No, this just would not be right. Get to the hole.
Out of desperation, the nature war got to the ropes and thumb to the eye. Flair with a thumb to the eye, fighting for his survival.
Well, but he's got to be very, very careful. That's a couple of things that Flair has done behind the ref's back. But if he gets disqualified, wait a minute!
There's a cover!
Oh! Come on, was that a 3?
Flair got the cradle. He got a long 2 count indeed. Flair may have had the tights there. I couldn't see from my position. Oh, wouldn't surprise me. God, how intense is this?
How much can their chest take?
Michaels' body is
Again!
out of nowhere. It's like the big right hand, but it was the big right boot from downtown, out of nowhere, in a heartbeat.
Desperate men do desperate things, and that was purely out of desperation. Flair was lighting up Shawn Michaels.
But the look on Shawn Michaels' face tells another story.
Wants to fight. Oh!
My God, what a shot! Michaels with a big, and yes! Yes!
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels hesitated and hesitated and contemplated, but he had to do what he came to do. Michaels did exactly what Ric Flair demanded, the very best of Mr. WrestleMania.
I make them hot, I make them shiver, they easy weak. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk, they hear me talk.
You have to wonder what's hurting Shawn Michaels most, his broken heart or his broken ribs. And Josh, what's this? You read lips? I'm sorry. I love you. And Michaels did exactly what Ric Flair would have done if the roles had been reversed.
There we saw it. It's what Ric Flair wanted Shawn to do. Flair gamely made it to his feet and said, come on, give it to me.
Over 70,000 fans paying their respects to the greatest to ever lace a pair of boots.
following is a no-holds-barred match in which Triple H's in-ring career is on the line. There will be no countouts and no disqualifications. Anything goes, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 270 pounds, the Animal Batista!
Oh, Batista, of course, all fired up here tonight. He understands what is on his plate, Sean. An opportunity to end a career at Triple H. Now, you were at WrestleMania, back at WrestleMania 24, when you ended the career of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. What is going through Batista's mind tonight?
Well, see, I guess I was remiss in saying I meant Triple H's closest friends. We're the ones that have had to face these matches, and now it's his time. But Dave, he's the one looking to put it to an end, just like I had to do for Rick. It's a little bittersweet, but this situation, this is very personal. Dave will not feel bad about sending Triple H packing his bag.
But Sean, does Batista feel any added pressure seeing as how he came back to WWE from the Hollywood world and demanded this matchup? What kind of pressure is on the Animal's shoulders tonight?
Sure it is. Look, you say what you want. Triple H is still one of the biggest superstars ever in the WWE. You don't just end his career lightly. Oh, geez. Here we go. Dave, you know this got nothing to do with you and me. And I'm telling you right now, that is personal.
And that man right there is Kumail Nanjiani. He is the co-star of Batista's new movie, Stuber, which comes out this summer. Batista's gone Hollywood, Corey. Will that affect him tonight in this no-holds-barred match against Triple H?
We mentioned it in the Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre matchup.
He is taunting Triple H's father.
It's a tense moment, very deeply personal. But to answer your question, Cole, we mentioned it in the Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre matchup, how much a long layoff can affect your ring conditioning, your ring shape. The Animal looks to be in phenomenal peak condition at the moment, but can he get it done for an extended period of time?
Well, it's a great question to pose to Shawn Michaels, who returned to in-ring action late last year for the first time in a number of years. Can Batista do this tonight?
He can do it, but there's nothing harder than coming back from a long time off. Doing this stuff, the only way to do it is repetition.
How cool was that?
And his opponent, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game Triple H!
You know, guys, 3 times in their career, Triple H and Batista have met in one-on-one matches. Back in 2005, Batista won the Royal Rumble match, and he went on to choose that man, Triple H, to face for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 21. Batista would go on to win that match. He would then win at Backlash, and later on would win at Hell in a Cell for the clean sweep. Will that be on the mind, Sean, of the game tonight?
Look, plain and simple, Dave is one of the most intimidating guys you will ever see, but you need to understand, Triple H is the biggest of big-time players.
Corey, how much does no hold barred help Triple H tonight? No rules in this match.
Triple H earned the nickname the Cerebral Assassin for a reason. All that time spent learning under the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. Triple H, as a member of DX alongside Shawn, there is no shortcut Triple H will not be willing to take tonight to topple the Animal. But then again, the same thing has to be said for Batista. If it's not nailed down, Batista can use it to harm Triple H.
And Batista has been training for this match for the last number of months. Meanwhile, Triple H, the last time he was in the ring was with you, Shawn Michaels, in a tag team match. He tore his pec that night. He returns to action here at WrestleMania.
Look, when it gets this personal, no holds bars is the only way to go about it.
Triple H Batista match underway, no holds barred. Remember, if Triple H loses, he must retire from in-ring competition. Will this be the final night we see Triple H in the ring? And the game fighting back now with right hands to the Animal, Batista. And Batista, a clubbing blow, takes out the game.
Already getting physical.
Not to mention Triple H recovering from the torn pectoral muscle. But Triple H now he wears many hats here in WWE. He's had WrestleMania week since last week. He's been going 7 strong days, training in the ring, business meetings outside of it. How's that going to affect his matchup with the Animal tonight?
And here comes Triple H, making his way out here in front of the announce table. Batista falling hard out of the ring in the game. He sent right over the announce table and almost into the lap of his longtime friend, Shawn Michaels.
Here we go, and it's already getting ugly.
And Triple H now on the
Can't say we're surprised. Oh, God.
And tackling Batista and unloading with the right hands.
Batista hit the side of the ring incredibly hard with his right shoulder.
And look at the strength of Batista. And that's what Triple H has to contend with tonight, the power of the Animal.
And this is one of the first times, like, you have to understand, as strong as Triple H is, Dave is one of the most powerful guys that WWE has ever seen.
Oh, and Triple H. And was that a toolbox? Not the first time we've seen that used in the rivalry between these two men. No holds barred, anything goes, completely legal here tonight.
And I'm going to tell you what, I know Dave's had success in Hollywood, but I know they don't work like that out there.
I think anybody does, Sean. And now Triple H with the chain in hand.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, are you kidding me? The anger, the disgust from Triple H comes to the fact that this man, Batista, beat up a 70-year-old Hall of Famer. Oh, my God! A legend, Ric Flair, on his birthday,
Shawn, a man that you have respected your entire career, and to see Batista do that, Triple H wants to punish this man.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, everything, he is calm in every aspect of his life, but he loves his friends.
This is absolutely nasty.
Oh! Got that chain wrapped around the face and the skull of Batista. Triple H wanting to end this early. He's writhing in pain.
It's got to be agonizing.
That can't help his movie career for sure.
Well, look out, look out, look out. Batista, oh, shoulder first into the steps. Triple H wants to maim the animal.
I gotta tell you, man, I've been friends with him so long, I forgot how freaking mean he is.
Well, you've had a tremendous rivalry.
I know,
with
but you
Triple
get away
H,
from him
Shawn.
as long as I have, you get a little soft, and I got news for you. He is still one bad son of a gun.
What the heck is he?
Oh, he's got channel locks.
Again, completely legal. What? No holds barred.
Little of the sadistic side of him you don't see too much.
Well, you're seeing it here tonight.
Oh, no. This is too. No.
He's gonna break his fingers. Oh my God! He's trying to break his hand.
Triple H is maiming Batista.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. It's safe to say, but Batista's got to be regretting this.
Oh God!
That broke his fingers. That had to break his fingers.
Well, I mean, I guess I understand Triple
I
H's
just don't
career
watch
is
it.
on the line. He'll stop at nothing to protect it, but what? It's just like a casual.
Yeah, unbiased commentary, Shawn, nonetheless. Now,
Not needle nose play. God, no.
oh my God, Triple H is sadistic as they come. Batista wanted this. He asked for this.
What?
He drove Triple H to
I
this
know where
point.
this is going.
Oh, that hurts.
What's he gonna do now? By pull Batista's teeth out of his head?
I've been on the receiving end of one of those, and it does not feel good.
Batista said Triple H's biggest mistake is that the game underestimated Batista.
Oh my God, I was being facetious. This. No.
He's going after the fingers again. Here we go. He's gonna get his other fingers.
A smile. A sick smile.
That's a nice nose ring.
Don't you dare! Batista's helpless. He's pinned under the chair.
No.
He's trying to rip that nose ring out of his nose.
That's gotta hurt though. Oh my goodness! He got it. Oh, you kids, you shouldn't get those. You shouldn't get your body pierced like that.
Oh my!
Corey Graves, that could hurt. I hear, I think.
Of course it can hurt. That's Triple H is maiming Batista's face.
Oh, look at there it is.
He doesn't be able to be Guardian of the Galaxy after this. He's not be able to guard his own freaking house. This is.
Guys, Triple H
This is
just
sick.
ripped a nose ring out of the nose of Batista.
This guy's my boss.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at.
That's what I'm saying. In everyday life, again, he wears that corporate VP thing. I mean, pretty rationally during the day, but man, that is my buddy from all those years ago.
God.
He is still one sick son of a gun. Oh, look at Dave. Oh, his nose is bleeding.
You think?
I mean, his
God.
fingers may be broken.
Oh, his casting agent's
Now his
not
skull's
gonna
gonna
like
get
that.
caved in.
Oh, wait, wow. Triple H caught by the animal and dropped right on our announce table. Triple H came off the apron with a chain wrapped around his hand, and Batista was able to counter and then drop Triple H spine first right off our table.
Batista bought himself a valuable few seconds, but will he be able to capitalize?
Oh, no. Well, they made their way to our right, our Spanish announce table. Once again, Triple H driven on top of the table.
Oh. And that's the problem. You don't put Dave away early, man. He's going to come after you.
I can't believe Batista's still moving forward. I mean, his fingers are mangled. His nose is bleeding.
Look, we didn't just call him the Animal because we thought it was a nifty, cool name.
Remember, Batista was handpicked by Triple H. Triple H ran into the barricade. Triple H, in many ways, the mentor for Batista. One of the reasons Batista reached the heights he did in his career.
Well, that's how all this started, Cole. Look, you don't leave on your own terms. I don't care how much success you have in other lines of work, even Hollywood.
And again, the game dropped on the announce table.
A sickening thud.
Well, this was earlier on. Watching this. This is the ripping the nose ring out of the face of Batista.
Well, amateur plastic surgery, courtesy of the game.
One of the sickest things I've seen. And then holding it like a trophy.
And that's why Batista's here, and that's why he's trying to end Triple H's career. He wants to finish on his terms. And he feel like he didn't get to do that because of Triple H.
Oh, he quit, John. There's something cut to the chase. Batista quit. He can say whatever he wants about Triple H, but he quit. And now Triple H went into the barricade again.
Yeah, but in his defense, Cole, Batista quit for good reasons. It's not like he went to Hollywood and failed. The guy's a major movie star these days.
Dude, I get that. And look, you could say he quit. He did, all right? But I got news for you. You don't leave on your terms, it haunts you for the rest of your life. Again, he can have all the success he wants in Hollywood, but until he gets until he gets to walk away from the WWE his way, he is not going to be happy. And I got news for you. Ending Triple H's career is the only way he wants to leave here.
Well, looks like he's getting a little bit closer to accomplishing his goal because the game is in a bad way all of a sudden. Cover here by
Batista, middle of the ring, hook of the leg, and Triple H gets the shoulder up at 2. Remember, if Triple H loses, his in-ring career is over. Critical time here for the game.
Batista once again attacking the midsection of Triple H.
And say what you want, all that time away, Big Dave taking all that punishment early, but he's still got some steam left. Oh!
You're absolutely right.
Of it right there, Sean. Cover again. Will Triple H's in-ring career be over? And a 2 count.
Might have taken him a second to get out of the gate, but to this point, Batista has shown almost no signs of ring rust whatsoever.
I mean, he had to have nerves. Believe me, he hadn't been in the ring since 2014.
But again, that's the thing. I mean, heck, we all believed in Dave. He was good, 6-time world champion. But again, it doesn't matter. He's the one that's got to believe. And until he beats that guy he's in the ring with, he's not going to believe it.
Triple H, knee off the face of Batista. And Triple H looks to gain some momentum and climb back into this match. Nobody home, into the post goes Batista, shoulder first.
Triple H buys himself a few moments to try to recover from the damage inflicted by the Animal, but here comes Batista once again.
Triple H looking for the pedigree.
Putting him away.
Middle of the ring, Batista looking to counter. Oh!
Batista crashes down.
This could be it. It could be over.
I don't know.
Almost had him near fall. I think Batista's beginning to remember what Triple H is all about. And the guts in the game. And the metal that Triple H is made of.
And Sean, this deep into a match, this big, of this magnitude at WrestleMania, how much does adrenaline play a part?
Well, again, you know what I was just thinking? It's like, this is the point where, again, you come in there, it's WrestleMania, you're ready to go, you're hyped up. And then everything, you get the adrenaline dump, and then the reality of your career being on the line begins to sink in. Every punch, every pinfall, everything is heightened.
Oh my God, Batista with steel steps in hand.
Bad intentions.
Right off the face of Triple H.
Oh, what? Batista trying to get the feeling back in his fingertips. What is he doing now? It's no holds barred. Anything goes.
Come on, Dave.
Well, it appears Batista strategically put those steps on the Spanish.
Come on, Dave.
Animal's doing a little redecorating here at ringside.
And he just pointed right at Shawn Michaels.
The Animal's on a rampage right now. This does not bode well for Triple H. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, God. What the hell is he thinking?
Let's look at him. You can see he's thinking something.
Batista surveying the scene and maybe weighing his options. No.
Here we go.
No.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah.
Guys, he's looking down at our table.
Yep.
Jeez. Oh, my God, he's calling for it. Batista's calling for it. The Batista bomb that's put away so many opponents over the years.
Well, it's going to end Triple H's career.
Oh, my God, back body drop right onto our table.
Triple H just averted disaster. It might have broken Batista's back. And the game just preserved his career a little longer.
After everything they've been through. Big Dave on the announce table.
Just spine-jarring impact.
Batista's barely moved. Triple H has barely moved again. Batista crashing down on this table.
This has become a war of attrition right now.
Triple H battling for his career.
Both men struggling to get to their feet.
Batista battling to end the game's historic run in WWE.
Batista miraculously back up to his feet again, but so is the game.
And Triple H! Oh, through the table!
Oh my God!
The DX crotch chop! And then Triple H driving Batista through the Spanish, through the German table, and both men are down.
And it's Triple H that doses out the spear on Dave Batista right through the announce table.
These two men are going to destroy one another. The carnage just increasing by the minute. Triple H driving the Animal through a table.
And no count out, no double disqualification.
Triple H doing everything he can to preserve his in-ring career. And to Sean's point, this is no holds barred. Anything goes. You have to win via pinfall or submission.
One man gets to leave with peace in his heart. The other one, a career is over.
At this point, I think someone's about to leave in pieces, Sean. This is ridiculous. Batista's trying to make his way back to his feet, but
I don't know if the Animal will ever have peace. Maybe a little closure is the best we can hope for.
the Animal now clutching on the game's feet, preventing Hunter from getting back in the ring.
Oh, just a
look at Batista
laboring right hand.
hammering away on Triple H. We've talked so much about ring rust and about Batista being in shape, and we mentioned this at the top of the match, guys. The fact that Triple H is returning to the in-ring action tonight for the first time since tearing his pec back late last year.
Pectoral muscle, incredibly difficult injury to heal from. It's a testament to Triple H's physical toughness that he made it and recovered to this point, but
gentlemen, after 30 years, I have watched him come back from every injury under God's green earth. That doesn't surprise me. And this war of attrition doesn't surprise. Oh, boy.
God only knows what Triple H is looking for under the ring. We've already seen a toolbox come into play, needle nose pliers.
There's only one other best
Steel
friend I
steps,
know of.
announce tables.
Yeah.
Old Faithful.
But he wouldn't be the game without the sledgehammer.
After everything he's put the animal through and still hasn't been able to close the deal, desperate times call for desperate measures. And of course, anything goes. Here we go.
Oh, spear by Batista.
Spear by Dave.
The cover. The game's career is over. Almost had him. Near fall for the animal.
Batista was less than a half a second away from ending Triple H's career here at WrestleMania.
The sledgehammer went flying. Batista hit him with a spear and almost ended the career.
Take another look at this. Triple H looking to use the sledgehammer, but Batista beat him to the punch in the form of a spear that nearly cut the game in half.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And now Batista has the sledge. And Batista, look at and Triple H fighting back, boot to the face. And now the game has his hands on his weapon of choice. And Batista again averting disaster. Spinebuster!
The animal is still just that, the animal.
How many times have we witnessed this scene over the years? The stomping of the feet at the ropes.
Batista looking for the Batista bomb. This is going to be the final chapter for Triple H's career.
Here we go.
Oh, and he connects!
Batista bomb.
Can Batista
Get there.
put away the game?
That's it. That's it.
And in
The
the
career is
Hall of Fame career of Triple H, but it's still intact. He kicks it too off the Batista bomb.
Batista able to hoist the game up. You can see the intention of Triple H to use the sledgehammer, maybe prevent Batista from finishing the maneuver, but no success. It's amazing that the game is still in this.
Well, it's amazing the amount of effort from these two superstar athletes in this match here tonight. No holds barred at WrestleMania. One hoping to end the career of the other.
And what is the animal going to dream up next? Back to the steel ring stairs once again. This will not end well, no matter what Batista has in mind.
Triple H has barely moved since the Batista bomb by the animal.
Just when you thought this thing couldn't get any more brutal, any more physical,
any more personal. That's what this is, Sean. It's personal for both of these men. Batista, who feels like Triple H held him down for so many years in his career. He said he quit to get away from the game, and now he wants to end the game's in-ring career.
Batista feels that the game used him. That Triple H benefited from Batista's existence within WWE, and it wasn't fair. He's not happy about it.
You know what, being so far removed now, but I do remember. You know what, you gotta understand, you're with each other every day, you compete. There are egos in this, and sometimes they just clash, and you gotta know, am I better than you? Am I better than you?
Well, we're going to find out
gotta know.
Right here with Batista looking back to the steps. Triple H, though, manages to slip underneath.
No way.
Oh, no, there's no way. Dave will never survive this. Oh, no! My God!
Right onto the steps.
Oh, and he's up. Oh, it's the pedigree. Oh!
Batista.
That's it. That's it. Here we go. Oh, my God, unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
How in the hell did that happen? How did Batista survive this brutal powerbomb onto the steel stairs? How did Batista manage to get back to any sort of base to suffer a pedigree, let alone survive it?
And then how was he able to kick out?
That's just unbelievable.
If there was ever any doubt that the man known as the Animal lived up to his moniker in this business, that doubt was just removed.
I don't know how that doesn't sap any ounce of hope.
I can't believe Batista is still moving.
Freaking unbelievable.
Yeah, to your point, Sean, Triple H, what does he do?
How do you come? I have never not believed in my friend, but
Sean, I mean, you know Triple H, is he doubting himself right now?
How do you not, man? That is...
Looking to use the sledgehammer yet again, but Batista intercepted him with a DDT right onto the steps.
Batista delivered that DDT with such speed and such impact. Triple H was completely vertical on top of the stairs.
Can you
look at this one more time?
I just cannot believe. Watch this impact. Bang. Oh, I cannot believe what these two athletes are putting themselves through. Batista hasn't been in a ring in 5 years. Triple H hasn't been a full-time performer in at least that long. And now this here tonight.
The physical toll that this has taken on their bodies is unbelievable. What they have put themselves through. Dave can't even stand. Look at that.
Sean, I think it's safe to say neither one of these individuals will be the same again after tonight.
You can't. There's no way. You absolutely do not. Oh.
But look at
my goodness.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Triple H's mentor. The man who Batista attacked.
And Ric Flair just hand-delivered the sledgehammer to Triple H.
Stay away from Rick. They were like family. At one time, Evolution.
And the King with the sledgehammer, launching himself off the steps. And as Ric Flair looks on, Triple H with a pedigree. The Game vanquishes the Animal.
Here is your winner, The Game.
With a little help from a longtime friend, a mentor, the Hall of Famer Ric Flair, Triple H's in-ring career is still intact.
A little poetic justice with the Nature Boy, who was the cause of all this, who was the pawn that Batista utilized to get this matchup with the Game. But Triple H, in a last-ditch effort, jumping from the stairs, driving the sledgehammer into the temple of the Animal, and then the exclamation point, the pedigree in the center of the ring, and the Game plays on.
It was Ric Flair who Batista attacked on Flair's 70th birthday to, quote, get Hunter's attention. It led to tonight, and it all comes full circle. Ric Flair helps his protege, Triple H, win this no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania.
And the career continues.
What an effort. What an incredible moment at WrestleMania.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, weighing 275 pounds, Hercules! His opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 245 pounds, professional wrestling's only living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
The living legend Bruno Sammartino is set to square off against Hercules. Number one, Bruce Pritchard at ringside, along with Mike McGurk and Duke Doherty in a sensational matchup. Bruno Sammartino against Hercules. And Duke, right before the match was announced on the outside in the audience, some fans had a banner. Bruno Sammartino, the pride of Pittsburgh.
He should have stayed in Pittsburgh. Look at the Hercules. Look how fabulous the body looks on him. Look at San Martino, huh? Hercules looks great now.
Well, Bruno San Martino that time as Hercules was posing down, introduces Hercules to why he is the living legend. Kick to the midsection by Bruno San Martino. And Mike, you've got to be impressed. Hercules has a tremendous body, but Bruno San Martino, the living legend of wrestling.
That's true. I have to give credit where credit is due. Hercules is well built. Well built.
I cannot believe the people are cheering at Bruno San Martino. He attacked Hercules from behind. Hercules with his back turned.
The people cheering Bruno San Martino for the very simple reason that he is the living legend, and the folks here in the Sam Houston Coliseum know Hercules, along with his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and they don't like him one single bit.
San Martino showed what his colors are. What do you think about that, Mike?
I think his colors look great. He's tanned. He's well built, well defined.
Yeah,
Blue trunks, great.
I see a big yellow stripe down his back.
Again, there must be something wrong with your eyesight this week. I really think you should check that out.
I got 20/80, baby.
I knew there was something wrong.
That time Hercules going for it. Bruno San Martino blocks it. He's got a hold of the foot of Hercules. That time Hercules ducked the punch as he goes to work on the living legend.
Hercules has the body of a Greek god.
And San Martino that time out of the turnbuckle as he has Hercules right back in the corner where he wants him, firing away.
I didn't know San Martino had brains enough to get out of the way when the Hurt come at him.
San Martino working Hercules down to the mat on the arm.
What do you think of that, Mr. Duke?
The Hurt is rested. He's using a little strategy here.
Well, he better not rest too long or he'll lose this match.
Bruno San Martino going to work on the arm. Referee Nick Kozak down asking Hercules if he's ready to give up, and Hercules isn't about to give up that easy.
You know, Bruce, you have to be well versed and talented to become a living legend such as Mr. San Martino.
And there's no one else like the living legend Bruno San Martino, former WWF heavyweight champion.
He's in there with one of the best right now. Don't give me this living legend baloney. The Hurt can do a number on him anytime. Look at that Hurt. He's up, he's down, he's all over that ring like Coca-Cola.
Hercules definitely a force to be reckoned with in the World Wrestling Federation.
Did you see that?
What was that, dude?
The Hurt's making so many moves you can't even see him. Faster than the eye. He's unbelievable.
All I see is him going towards the ropes to look for help.
And Hercules got out of the arm bar with a punch to the side of the head of Bruno San Martino. And now Hercules going to work on San Martino.
Rearranging his brain, I think. San Martino a little dazed, wouldn't you say? A little bit of too many spaghetti and meatballs.
Bruno San Martino, not one to be counted out easily. Never a man to give up. Hercules Hernandez, big elbow.
He looks a little wop to me, baby.
That's psychology again there, Duke. You're not looking there really right close to the situation. He's using psychology.
Look at that Hurt.
He's going for the pin again, or one more time, San Martino.
He's trying to regroup, trying to figure out what the next move to be, what Hercules is doing. The two men have both their jobs cut out for this match.
Mike the Hurt is going to chew him up and spit him out like a 5-day-old meatball.
San Martino fires back, knee into the midsection of Hercules. And again, another knee.
Will you look at all those illegal moves? The close fist, the knee, the boot, the leg, the hit, the elbow.
Fair is fair, Duke, as San Martino goes to work on Hercules, and Hercules having second thoughts in the corner.
I bet you Hercules didn't wish he ever showed up this week for this match. And I wonder if he even wanted this match.
Hurt is doing great. Hurt's doing great. Look at that. Did you see that one? Sure. Look at that.
Big clothesline has San Martino down.
That Hurt's so fast, San Martino can't even see what's going on. Come on, you wop, get up.
Now Hercules with the bear hug on Bruno San Martino. Hercules, one of Hercules' trademarks is the bear hug, known for his great strength. This could spell trouble for the living legend.
That Hurt is going to squeeze his eyes
Capacity crowd here at the Sam Houston Coliseum on hand to witness Paul Boesch's farewell card at the Sam Houston Coliseum, and they're getting behind the living legend Bruno Sammartino as he starts to work his way out of that bear hug and turns the tables.
Oh, please.
Did you see how?
Please. Yes, I saw enough of eye gouging. That's not a wrestling hold.
Did you see how quick the Hurt got out of that hole?
Yes, indeed. You have to give Hercules credit for getting out of the hole very quickly, because Bruno Sammartino is also known for his tremendous strength.
Look at the grease coming out of Sammartino.
That time, Hercules setting up for the clothesline, and Sammartino a little bit too quick for him, and Sammartino goes to work with blows and kicks to the midsection.
What about the boots that he's throwing? What about all these illegal moves? The Hurt. What about this? Sammartino is doing so many illegal moves, I can't believe it.
And Sammartino has Hercules down on the mat right where he wants him.
Duke, if you're not happy with this, you should write a letter.
I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna do more than that.
Bruno Sammartino throws Hercules right over the top rope.
What do you mean throw him? The Hurt jumped out. He was just going out to get something, a bit of fresh air.
Hercules may be wanting a bit of fresh air after being in the ring with the living legend.
Now,
again, Sammartino introduces him to the floor.
Is that fair, I ask you? Is that fair?
And the referee has asked for the bell. And let's go to ringside for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, as a result of a countdown, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno Sammartino, the winner by way of a countout. Did you see the banner in the background? Bruno Sammartino, the pride of Pittsburgh, and Bruno is the winner as referee Nick Kozak kept the count tolling.
I don't blame the Hurt. He ought to nail that referee about 50 times.
Hercules Hernandez protesting the call, the winner of the match, the living legend Bruno Sammartino. Hercules going to win. Sammartino.
I don't think that's very good sportsmanship there, Bruce. Could you agree with that?
The Hurt is doing a fabulous job.
Not good sportsmanship at all as Hercules going to work on Bruno Sammartino, and Sammartino repays it.
Great.
Throws in the midsection, Sammartino going to work on Hercules. And Hercules takes the powder.
Hercules Smarty, get out of the ring. He don't want to be in there with no dirty fighter.
Right. The winner of the match, the living legend, Hercules, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
The following contest features a former Raw main eventer. It's to honor the 1,000th episode of Monday Night Raw, July 23rd. Please welcome former two-time
I love this guy.
What do you love about this guy?
He's the one-man rock band, Heath Slater.
He's the guy that seems to think that all our former Raw main eventers should be put out to pasture and stay there.
How can you not like the one-man rock band? Got a great singing voice.
What?
Plays all his own instruments.
Got a great singing voice. Last time I heard a voice like that, my cat was being neutered. Bob Barker.
You know, Heath Slater always finds himself in the strangest situations, like last week with Roddy Piper.
Man band.
Singing.
You sing like a bird.
I am trying.
Yeah, like a vulture.
And also in the ring, Layla the Divas champion.
Yo!
Wendy Richter and Cyndi Lauper, who cracked that album in the glass frame over the head of Heath Slater. Deja Vu, 1985.
Well, Heath Slater had said earlier he was pretty as a picture, so Cyndi Lauper framed him.
I'm the one-man band, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And I don't care what Vader, Cyndi Lauper, Wendy Richter, and Roddy Piper thinks about me. I am one of the top superstars on Raw. I am Heath Slater. And I rule the world.
Oh, man.
I said I rule the world.
Whoa! Wait just a a minute.
Oh, look at this.
Here is
His opponent.
Man.
From West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 318 pounds. He is former two-time WWE champion, Psycho Sid.
Brother, if you think AJ's a little psycho, this is the guy that invented being psycho.
Well, here's the real master and ruler of the world, as he used to call himself. The two-time WWE champion, 6'9", 317 pounds. And it doesn't look like he's gotten any saner over the past 15 years.
Or any shorter. Look how big this guy is.
He's scary. The last time Psycho Sid was on Raw was June 9th, 1997. And he returns here over 15 years later. Remember his legendary rivalries with Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels, the Bulldog and Undertaker?
Man, there was a day that he did rule Raw in WWE.
He was once part of the $1 Million Corporation. He won his first championship at the 1996 Survivor Series. And here tonight, Psycho Sid returns to honor the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. Oh, I don't think Psycho Sid cares about the one-man band.
He'll play a tune on the chest of Heath Slater if you're not careful. Did you see that slap just with one hand?
You hang out with Psycho Sid, he's from West Memphis.
Well, thank goodness the Mississippi River separates us. Whoa! Oh my goodness, what a slap! Oh, poor Heath Slater. Maybe he should learn a lesson from, if he hasn't already learned it, learn a lesson from this.
You got to admire
Watch out!
Oh, missed with the right hand. Heath Slater trying to take the big man down. You got to admire Heath Slater.
Tell me why I have to admire Heath Slater.
Well, he thinks so much of himself.
Yeah. Thinks he's the center of the WWE universe. You may not be thinking too much right now.
No, he's seeing stars.
Oh, wait a minute. You remember this?
Oh, of
Look
course
at
I do.
that. How many superstars that Psycho Sid laid to waste with that? Powerbomb.
Yeah, he's calling for that patented release powerbomb.
Oh, brother.
Can I say it for him? Vintage Psycho Sid. Heath Slater's going to have to go back and tune up the band.
Yeah.
Here is your winner, Psycho Sid.
His instrument needs some serious retuning, and that man is still psycho.
Psycho Sid returns to Monday Night Raw to celebrate the 1000th episode, and he knocks off the one-man rock man Heath Slater.
Well, he's a little older, but he's still psycho.
I hope he doesn't come over here, Cole. Hey, from psycho to beautiful.